Well, good morning and welcome. There's no place like your home. Thanks for watching my channel. I'm always appreciative. So this morning I am all over the place. I've got my writings going. I've got projects started. I'm still contemplating trying to make plans with a friend to go to her swimming pool. So it's one of those days for me. And I hope that I have a message. I always want to be able to give a message when I do share with you. And I think for today, I want to talk about, again, what it means to be a senior woman who's still working full-time and trying to really put a whole lot of life into this next phase, this shorter phase, what's left in the game. And, the fourth quarter, all that kind of stuff. And I always hope that it's encouraging and can give you some food for thought yourself as well. So, as I said, I am still working full-time, and it takes up all of my time. And now that I see, what are really my interest, gifts, and talents, I'm trying to squeeze all of that in to feeling more fulfilled and being able to express my creativity at this stage of the game. So this message is for anyone. I guess I speak specifically to us senior women, that keep trying, keep working on your purpose, your gifts, your talents, your strengths. And I know that I'm grateful to be able to have this awareness at this stage of the game. And I don't want to look back and say, oh, all the wasted years or time. But it's sometimes it's hard not to reflect in that way. So I'm really not sure. I don't have this thought out on what I'm trying to convey here, but I'll be quiet for a second. If you can hear my little water fountain in the back. And I'm enjoying that, as well as my coffee. And some cats are out and about, and even in this past 20 minutes, the humidity has started to rise, so it's going to be another very warm day here. But I do just want to encourage you to explore things about yourself in your time, challenge yourself, discipline yourself. It's not always easy, and especially as we get older. And, I have to say, when I look at many women my age, I just want to encourage us. You really don't have to give up. You don't have to have let yourself go. And I say that lovingly and kind, just to give you an inspiration, that, we're not out to pasture. As much as the culture wants to tell us that, we still, as long as you have breath, you still have a shot at this. So I had heard this at one point while one of my sons was playing football, and I guess it's pretty standard fare in wisdom and doing things. But, if you can make one small change every day, before you know it, those changes accumulate, and you're looking at the other side of the coin. So for me right now, sometimes it's really hard. I struggle with sugar, the sweets factor, and I really would like to be able to give that up. Overall, I can do it, but sometimes when I get, I don't know, just just in this mood or this place, and I'm trying to figure out what it is, you know, I reach for a temporary fix, and that is, you know, a piece of candy. I had a piece of old graduation cake that had been in the freezer last night. I had it and I ate it, and you know, I was up half the night with very bad leg cramps, and I'm wondering if it wasn't the sugar. So I'm going to have to really, really determine, you know, my hard, when I have that urge and that craving for those sweets, to not follow through, and that's hard. Or you know, the discipline is hard, but those leg cramps were harder last night, and to the point that they go down into my feet, and I have to stand them out and walk them out, and I'm not sure what that's about. So, you know, if anything I'm trying to convey in this message today, you know, is our health. It is our greatest asset. I've had a couple bumps with mine in the past couple years, and totally out of the blue, wasn't expecting either one of them. But, you know, one day at a time, and overall, working on the discipline of good nutrition and health has got to be my priority. So I would just like to encourage us women. I saw somewhere on a post on social media, this woman was upset because she said, I've never been this heavy. There was a picture of her. She was very overweight, and her husband's 50th reunion was coming up. And I didn't comment on it because you had to join the group, but the encouragement that she was getting was, you know, eat the cake, enjoy yourself, wear something nice, you're still pretty and all this. And I just wanted to say, you know, are you able to, within the next 30 days, commit to making those small changes? Go take a 15-minute walk, because our power is in our mind. It's in our mindset. It's our thinking. And for whatever reason, we think how we think, just being human, our environment, our circumstances, our past, our family story. But being able to get yourself up and out of that thought process, just one small step. I know people meant well in encouraging her, but that's not the kind of encouragement I would give her. I would say, do something hard for yourself so you will go to that class reunion in 30 days and see what you've accomplished. And still, you may not be at your peak, but inside you'll know, and from that you can build. And as they say in, you know, different 12-step programs, you know, it's an inside job, and it truly is. So however you make that connection to meet the best version of yourself, your higher self, your connection with God, however you see it. I don't want to get into religious indoctrination here. That's not what my channel is about. It's about basically, I'll be quite blunt, how I went from really being flat on my back to building my life back together in the past 12 years. And in that, it's internal, it's external, it's been my thrifting, it's been my, you know, just really having to think outside the box in every respect. So I hope that that gives you some food for thought, encouragement. You know, it all starts with your thinking. And what I came to see too was my thinking was based on conditioning, my upbringing conditioning. And I'm grateful to be here today to be able to look at things differently, to have that door open, that window opened for a different awareness in being the best version of myself. And I pass that on to you today. So I've got to get moving. It's getting a little warm here. And as always, there's no place like your home. I've got a lot of projects going on, and at this time, I'd even like to start a little small business that's a little outside of the box for things. So I've got to look into all the legality and the logistics of possibly having a little cafe with my baked goods and working on that, as well as everything else. So, well, you take care. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Leave your comments, share, and you know, we are in this together. And I'll see you soon.